Welcome back to the channel, Sub Squad. Today is Monday, an absolutely beautiful day to dive headfirst into the chaotic, messy, and thrilling world of Port Charles. We have a massive breakdown for the June 22 episode, and the stakes have literally never been higher. Let's jump right into the action. Okay guys, can we talk about this? I am literally sitting here in the dark, typing this up at 2 a.m., because I just finished watching the latest episode, and my brain is buzzing so fast I cannot even process it. I mean, I have been watching this show for years, and I have seen some wild stuff, but this current hostage situation with Jocelyn Jax, I am losing my absolute mind. I cannot believe they are letting Ross Cullum get this close to destroying everyone we love. But wait, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me just take a breath and start from the beginning, because we have so much ground to cover and I desperately need to vent to people who actually get it. Let's start with Carly. Because of course Carly is doing exactly what she always does, throwing herself directly into the line of fire for her kids. I know some people are loving this whole Jack Brennan and Carly dynamic, but personally, I am terrified for her. She marches right into turning woods, completely ignoring the fact that Brennan is supposed to be faking his locked-in state, and just starts spilling state secrets. She tells Brennan that Valentine Cassadine actually took off for Geneva. Geneva? He is risking his own freedom, his life, to go find Z, and out Ross Cullum as a double agent. And honestly, I am here for it. I kinda love Valentine and Carly together. Remember when they tried to pair Carly with Franco years ago? Yeah, didn't work then either. But Valentine, there is real chemistry there, and him going to the WSB leader to save Jocelyn is top-tier soap romance. But guys, the look on Brennan's face when Carly tells him this, pure, unadulterated panic. And Brennan is a hardened WSB operative. He doesn't scare easily. But when Carly drops the bomb that Z needs to stop Cullum before Jocelyn disappears forever, Brennan practically shorts out. Because Cullum literally just searched Carly's house shortly after Valentine left. I mean, are we kidding right now? Cullum is fully unhinged. He's a lethal, relentless monster, and I am so scared for Jocelyn. She is trapped in that Windermere sub-basement, and Cullum is out here roaming the streets of Port Charles like he owns the place. Brennan knows this isn't over. He knows Cullum poses a catastrophic threat. Am I the only one who thinks Cullum might actually be the most terrifying villain we've had since César Faison? Like, he has no boundaries. He's a double agent who will eliminate anyone in his path. Carly is sitting there telling Brennan that Z has to intervene, but what if Z is too late? What if Cullum finds out Valentine went to Geneva and decides to take it out on Jocelyn? I am literally sweating just thinking about it. Carly is so concerned about the risks Jocelyn is facing while waiting for Z, and Brennan's alarm bells are ringing so loud I can hear them through the screen. Jocelyn is sitting in that damp, terrifying cell under Windermere, completely unaware that her mother is out here risking everything. And Cullum? Cullum is a ghost. He moves through Port Charles without anyone noticing. The fact that he was inside Carly's house, the house where Jocelyn grew up, the house that is supposed to be a fortress, is chilling. Brennan's fear is so justified. He knows that if Cullum realizes Carly is onto him, he won't just make Jocelyn disappear, he will make Carly disappear too. Z needs to move fast. Valentine needs to move fast. I am literally counting down the minutes until Geneva wakes up and the WSB drops the hammer on this guy. Okay, back to the point. Let's talk about the teen scene, because honestly, they are carrying the show right now. Rocco Falconeri is out there on the run with Britt Westbourne, and he finally makes a desperate SOS call to Danny and Charlotte Cassadine. And let me just say, I am so proud of Danny and Charlotte. They didn't try to handle this completely on their own, like typical soap teens. They actually listened to Rocco's frantic plea from Tortola in the British Virgin Islands. Yes, Tortola. Britt is super sick, and Rocco is freaking out. He is just a kid, and he is trying to keep Britt alive while they are hiding from Sidwell's goons and the police. And can we talk about Britt's illness for a second? I am literally screaming at my screen. It was just revealed to fans that the syringe found in Britt's room contained saline. Saline? People! This means there has been trickery regarding her Huntington's disease symptoms. She might actually have something far less serious and completely treatable with the right meds. I cannot even begin to tell you how happy this makes me. Do you guys remember when Britt first got that diagnosis? The collective heartbreak in the fandom was deafening. We watched her push Jason away, we watched her struggle with the tremors, we watched her basically accept a death sentence. And for what? For some cruel trickery. The fact that someone literally swapped her life-saving, or at least symptom managing medication with saline, is the most diabolical soap opera twist I have seen in a decade. Who has that kind of access? Who has that kind of malice? If it's Ross Cullum, I swear I would jump through the screen myself. But the relief I feel knowing it's treatable, I am crying real tears, guys. Real tears. Give Brit her life back. Let her be the snarky, brilliant doctor we all know and love. I mean, who swapped the meds? Was it Sidwell? Was it Cullum? I have so many theories, but right now, I am just celebrating the fact that she might survive this. So Danny and Charlotte realize they need adult help, and who do they go to? Nathan West. Or, you know, Cassius. I am still kind of torn on Cassius. I mean, he hid the fact that Nathan was dead and cremated from Liesel, which is unforgivable. But he is stepping up here. He asks the kids, "Did you tell anybody about this?" in that preview clip, and then he takes this massive, crucial intel straight to Lulu. And honestly, thank God. Charlotte and Danny knew they couldn't do anything on their own, so going to Brit's detective brother was their best option. Cassius eventually brings Dante Falconeri into the loop too, so now Lulu and Dante have the exact location in the BVI. Are we about to get a massive Dante and Lulu adventure in Tortola? Because my shipper heart from 2010 is fully resurrecting right now. Let's talk about Lante for a second. Dante and Lulu have been through hell and back. From the Stavros Cassadine freezing storyline to the coma, they have never had it easy. And now, their son Rocco is out there playing hero for his sick aunt Britt. Dante is a cop, he knows how dangerous the world is, and Lulu just got her life back. The terror they must be feeling right now is unimaginable. But seeing them team up, seeing them share that singular focus to get their boy back, it's given me all the nostalgic feels. I know Dante has been with someone else, and I respect that. But Lulu and Dante teaming up to save their son? That is classic GH magic, and I am so ready for it. When Cassius hands them that Tortola intel, you just know they are going to drop everything and fly to the BVI. I am so ready for a tropical rescue mission. They should ultimately be able to uncover Rocco's exact location, and Cassius is playing a huge role in putting that info in their hands. Maybe this is his redemption arc? I don't know. I kinda wanna hate him, but I also wanna see him save his sister. See? I'm contradicting myself. I'm just so emotional about this whole family dynamic. Let's switch gears and talk about my girl Trina Robinson. She's at the gallery with Ava Jerome, and they are discussing the absolute train wreck that was Portia's baby shower. I am sorry, but Portia and Curtis are acting like children right now. Trina, who is literally a college student, is showing more maturity than her parents. She tells Ava that watching her parents have this fierce, ugly blow-up was actually a blessing in disguise. It gave her the nudge she needed to put family drama aside and focus on her music showcase. Good for you, Trina. Set those boundaries. It was hard for her to watch things get that ugly between Portia and Curtis, but it worked out for her in the end. She realizes she needs to live her own life. She can't constantly be the mediator for two grown adults who can't figure out how to communicate. Ava, surprisingly, gives her some really solid encouragement. I love their dynamic when Ava isn't being completely toxic. Ava actually listens to her, discuss the upcoming showcase, and supports her. It's kind of sweet in a weird, twisted Ava Jerome way. But can we circle back to Portia and Curtis for a minute? Because I am so frustrated with them. Curtis is practically begging Portia not to shut him out, and she is being so incredibly cold. She tells him that from now on, he has to get all baby updates through her OBGYN. Her doctor, she refuses to communicate with him directly. I mean, I get that she is furious about Curtis attacking Isaiah Gannon and potentially ruining Isaiah's surgical career. Curtis definitely needs to take accountability for that punch. But shutting the father of your unborn child out completely and using a doctor as a middleman? And speaking of history, Portia and Curtis have so much of it, and they are just throwing it away. Remember when they finally got married? We thought they had overcome the lies about Trina's paternity. We thought they were solid. But the second Isaiah Gannon comes into the picture, Curtis loses his mind, throws a punch, and now they are communicating through an OBGYN. That is just petty. Can you imagine being that doctor? Hi, mister. Ashford, your baby is the size of an avocado. Also, your wife hates you. It's ridiculous. Curtis is looking at her, pleading. Are you sure this is what you want? And she doesn't even blink. Curtis is hoping she'll reconsider for the sake of their child, because they need to find a way to make this co-parenting thing work. But Portia is holding a massive grudge. It is exhausting to watch, honestly. I want to root for them. I really do. But they make it so hard when they constantly sabotage their own relationship. Curtis is having this tense discussion with her, asking if she's sure this is what she wants, and Portia is just an ice queen right now. Curtis may hope she'll change her mind once she cools down a bit, but the spoilers say they are going to have another difficult argument, so I am not holding my breath. I am so mad at both of them right now. And speaking of exhausting, Ava Jerome is about to get pulled into more drama. Over at the gallery, she receives an unexpected message, and it's delivered by Ethan Lovett. Ethan! What is he even doing getting involved with Ava? We know Ava is investigating that shady Manhattan art gallery and Delilah's tattoo with Alexis, but this message feels different. I am predicting this has something to do with Sonny Corinthos. We all know Ava and Sonny are gearing up for a massive summer feud, and Ethan might just be the messenger boy for something explosive. I am kind of dreading this feud because Sonny always wins, but Ava is a survivor, so we'll see. Ethan sharing a message that Ava didn't see coming? That has to be a threat. Or maybe a warning. Either way, Ava is going to have to watch her back. She has been playing with fire by getting close to Jen Sidwell, and now with Ethan popping up to deliver messages, her life is about to get way more complicated. I just hope she doesn't drag Trina down with her. Oh, and we also get a quick moment with Felicia Scorpio giving someone a pep talk on Friday's show. I love seeing Felicia on my screen. We need these legacy characters to anchor the show when everything else is pure chaos. It's nice to know there are multiple pep talks happening around town, because Lord knows these characters need therapy, not just pep talks. But I'll take what I can get. So yeah, that's where my head is at. I am terrified for Jocelyn, thrilled for Britt, annoyed with Portia, and fully invested in this BVI rescue mission. What do you guys think? Am I totally off base here? Let me know, because I am going to be obsessing over this until the next episode drops.